you want to understand Brexit and what happened last night, Britain's relationship with the EU, the whole thing, stop. Don't think about that stuff. It's not really about that. This is a global phenomenon. This is a revolt against technocracy and elites telling everybody else what to do. At the end of the day, for the past 20 years, 80% of the people have been told 80% of the time by the top 20% what to do, what to think, and what's good for them. Guess what? They figured it out. The 20% needs to listen, because if they don't, they're going to find something out. The Hamptons is not a defensible position.
Welcome everybody, everyone to a great actual fucking adventure. And well, what I wanted to do today is I wanted to dip my toes back into the Jersey idiot by the name of Gman. But first, I want to kind of actually queue up, and I wonder if I left it at this particular time. I want to see. I saw this video from Richard Pryor. And I just want you guys to actually take a look at it and see what's going, and just so you guys can actually see what I was talking about. So I shared this. So let's hear this. I know you guys probably can't hear it, so let me just actually put that there. Trying to put the video back. Properties, audio. Oh wow, this is not playing like I expected to play. Alright, apply that. Alright, so there we go.
Sometime producer is black, you know, and Carmen Matias is
You have to be colored to be on television. You can't,
yeah, colored?
Yes, you can't be black. You have to have a little colored in there.
So this is like a Richard Pryor video, and a lot of people may have issues with how controversial Richard Pryor was. I say this. A lot of people don't realize that, yes, he threw around the N-word, or, you know, he used a lot of profanity, but he also did, like, had some great fucking pieces when he was talking.
Just a taste.
Tad.
Yeah, just keep it interesting for America.
Yeah. Well, she said, we were talking about your humor, that your humor offends white people. And I'm not that easily offended. Like, I'm not coming from a spot where Richard Pryor is going to offend me. I think you have humor that makes us see a lot of the truth and laugh at things we wouldn't normally laugh at. I think that's part of what you're doing.
Exactly.
What do you think that these executives are afraid you're going to do to white America?
Probably stop some racism.
Stop racism?
Yeah.
Now listen to this man.
Because then people...
Listen to this man. Listen to this man. Now we're going to listen to him. Here we go.
People don't hate each other, and people start talking to each other, and then they start talking to each other, they find out who's the problem.
Which is?
Greedy people.
Greedy? I have a couple things I want to ask you there. Do you really think that some of the guys that you dealt with at NBC, no names, right? Because there's lawsuits for that too.
Yeah.
That some of these guys really want to promote racism actively, or is it a subconscious?
I just think it's part of...
So here's the thing, and this is one of the things that I implore everybody to kind of think about. And shit, I'm sorry, guys. But I want implore everybody to think about when it comes to, is racism a cause of all the problems, or a tool used by the system to promote everything? So let's go.
Capitalism is to promote racism, you know, right? In order to make things work. If you feel better because you're white and you can get a job, you use that. I mean, you know, I would.
Absolutely.
Say, I'm sorry, Jack, but shit, they say I'm white. I'm going to use
Yeah,
this.
right. Absolutely.
Get this job. I'm hungry, you know. But and that separates people. So they keep people separated, and that keeps them from thinking about the real problem. That's as simple as I see it. Probably it's not that simple, but.
Now, all right, you and I are about the same age, right? We're in our mid-30s. How long is it going to take before guys who think like you, and I say guys who think like me, people who don't want to have racism in the country, people who don't want to be oppressing any minority, whatever it is, sexual, whatever minority, really get into positions of power and can change things?
You can't get in a position of power, it seems, if you think like that. It seems that the only time you get in a position of power is if you're like the people that are in power. To me, I mean, that's the way it goes. I mean, people that get to become executives become like the people that were already executives.
I don't know, maybe...
They go in with good intentions, but it eats them up. It's like a cesspool, you know, it just gets on you and it starts
the system
eating.
levels them.
So I want to actually play this part in order, because right now it's the start of the Democratic convention, and I couldn't make a small video enough for it. And of course, I'm talking about the idiot. And I felt it was good to actually have a video where we're talking about, you know, somebody who specifically embodied with how somebody who had to face prejudice and racism and shit like that. Now, you can say a lot of bad shit about Richard Pryor, but he wasn't exactly wrong. So this is just like my little aside, because what I'm going to do right now is going to contribute to brain damage for a while, much like this game that I'm playing. And we're going to talk about Gman. So as soon as I get to this point where I can actually pause and make it through, because fuck this game. Oh, fuck this game. Oh, okay. Whew, I made it. We're gonna go look up that G-Man video. So let's go. Wait, what? The fuck? Let's look up that G-Man video. So how's everybody doing today? What's up, Vegeta? Let me just pull my doc up, because I want to put the chat up. Alright. I don't know why I closed that. Gonna be following the chat, but that was 19 hours ago. Let me just go to the network, because I did want to actually go on the channel itself.
Oh, man.
So,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my
shut
friend.
the fuck up. Anyway, what video did I see? Oh yeah, this one. This is the reason why I actually want to do G-Man. So let's hear this wonderful person.
How you doing, guys?
Now we're gonna talk about this, right? Motherfucker looks like, dude. He looks bad, man. Like, you can go to like previous videos, but it's just like his beard is all green. A fucking pot meat kettle, right? You know, yeah. Hello, Mr. Pot. It's the kettle calling. But it's just like, he looks homeless, man. Like, he looks, well, he may be homeless. We don't know. And that goofy ass absent grin, like. But anyway, let's go.
Guys, welcome to GTV, everyone. And guess what? The Bible says in Psalms chapter 4, verse 1, that the fool has said in his heart that there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. So you hear me calling somebody a fool in this video. I'm not being mean, ladies and gents. I'm simply referring to those people the way God refers to them.
So, did you guys catch that? He literally is putting himself in the place of God. Like, this is a way for him to say, well, I didn't call this man a fool. He's a fool because this is what God says. And like, you know, by what the fuck is that word? I fucking lost it. By proxy, yeah, we're gonna use proxy. He is saying that, well, I'm like God. I can call him a fool because that's what God would do. And no, it's not about his ego and how he feels that he should, you know, unequivocally be able to claim somebody is stupid or against him because, you know, reasons. But let's continue.
To these people as being fools. But I got some good news, ladies and gentlemen. And this is only day 7 of the... Well, that's actually, I think this is still technically day 6, I think, actually. Or day 7 or whatever. Who keeps count? By the way, you...
Like, if you're going to be fucking keeping count of a fucking day and say, hey, this is the reasons why, because, you know, this is my day. This is about, you know, this is a celebration. It's a celebration, bitches. No, I'm sorry. I was thinking about that Dave Chappelle show shit skit. But if you're going to be keeping count of something because you want to celebrate something, dude, it only makes sense that you would, I don't know, keep track of the day right.
Or should get yourself some good water. I bet you nobody says they misspelled this.
Dude, it's water. You stop with the fucking Ken Ham impersonation. You're not, is that Ken Ham? No, that's not Ken Ham. What's the other fucking grifter? Fuck. Ken Hovind, yeah.
But ladies and gentlemen, that's neither here nor there. Dragnauct Silva is salty, ladies and gentlemen, because he got exposed last night. And Drag, let me tell you something, dude. I haven't even done nothing yet. I don't know what you're going to do when I get to the juicy stuff. But here's the thing, Drag.
Exposed for what, Gman? I saw the hangout, and for a while, like I've been saying for the last week since I saw the hangout, Grand Ultimate Villain was actually keeping you at heel. Like, he was keeping you at heel. And it was funny because when he wouldn't give you the answer that you wanted, you kept hiding them. And like, do I have it? Let's go back, G-Man. Let's go back. Bring this down. Yeah, right here.
And, don't worry, Car never.
And we're gonna bring this up. And it was, here it is. So we're just gonna go back to this part, and I'm gonna go back.
If you don't care about your numbers getting smaller and smaller and smaller in the atheist community, then keep doing what you're doing.
So G-Man is going on this normal tirade about how he's shrinking the atheist community. And what I've always wondered is, like, why is it that G-Man never tries to talk to, you know, these current, you know, agnostic atheists or atheist actives channels? Channels like, I don't know, Surus, if you want to talk about Cosmic Septic, you know, not Godless Engineer. He did talk with Godless Engineer, and like, he probably thought he like won that, but channels like Godless Cranium, why doesn't he talk to these people? Why is it that G-Man doesn't try to measure his success on people who would actually give him a fucking challenge? And not to say that people he talks to doesn't give him a challenge. They fucking humor him. But people who would actually demolish the shit out of G-Man's arguments and just make him look like even a more fool. That's why I think he's a little bit self-aware not to fuck with some of the other people that he thinks he can fuck with. And probably because he thinks that, you know, he probably can't pronounce some of their names anyway. But let's continue.
We are winning then.
I mean, there's a larger atheist community outside of YouTube.
Well, I understand that, but not for long. You guys are...
It's a larger atheist community in YouTube. But he doesn't see that, he's missing that. But let's
Demonizing yourself at this particular point. I don't
I
even
mean,
need to say anything.
statistically, there's less and less
Honestly,
people going to church or
what
claiming
kind of
Christianity.
And G-Man would be the type of person when you look at the statistics and it says none or non-religious, he would actually say no, they're just Christians. They're just suppressing their unbelief in unrighteousness or some shit like that. Like that's the person that G-Man is. Yeah, we know, Vegeta. We know. Let's continue. Oh, you know what was actually fucking cute here? Look at G-Man with the little teddy bears.
Until Honey left and everybody started watching Dragnauct. What do you think that would say about your community?
Honey, man. I don't.
Hold on a minute. What if everybody started watching Dragnaught? And I mean everybody. Let's say a subscriber base went to 45 million. And that was the problem.
No, that's one is Grand Ultimate Villain. And the other one is Curtin Everest. Brett King can't sit up.
Prime example of atheism.
A lot of atheists.
No. I'm serious. Even Christians and everybody started watching him. Do you want that?
Sure he would probably change his content.
Do you think that would be the example that you want? No, it's a little late for that because people are going to see all the video responses. People are going to see what this guy's really all about.
So I don't think G-Man actually realizes, and I'm taking too long on this video. I don't think G-Man actually realizes that people change content all the time. It's he's the only one who thinks that no, once I say something, it's gonna actually have to stay there. However, people change content all the time. Like G-Man changed content. Remember how he used to have a wife and kid? yeah, dude. Like I this like what triggered me to do this video was him dropping the whole Burt Host is a whore type thing. So this is why I'm kind of getting in that ass. Pause. Phrasing.
Well, they're going to see an atheist fighting a Christian.
No, they're not. They're going to see his behavior and what he's acting like and what kind of a hypocrite he is.
Well, if you watch the videos from the inception of you guys' kerfuffle, it didn't start out that way. It was mainly religion versus atheism for a long time. Then somewhere a switch flipped and it got personal between you guys. And even I don't know where that was when that happened.
No.
But for a long time, it was somewhat silly.
Dragnauct made this personal. I didn't make nothing personal.
I don't.
He made it personal by calling you an idiot, dog. Like, that's the sad part about it. Oh, and then you brought a machete, talking about how you go. In reality, he just pissed you off because he made you devalued in the eyes of your own believers. But let's continue.
No, man.
He made this personal first, and I'm going to prove it because his friend Jay died. He wanted to blame me for it, so he wanted to tell all his little buddies. Hold on a minute. He wanted to go in there and tell all his buddies out.
So, G-Man's big concern is, how do I seem like a petulant child? He literally just hit somebody because it wasn't going with his narrative.
Out there that get me any information that you can get on G-Man. And I remember this. Okay, and I'm not the only person that would vouch for this. I got True Appearances, I'm Antonio Fletcher, Veckel. There's a whole bunch of other people remembering him say this. And he went to get whatever information he could use to come at me. The problem with that kind of thinking now is that I'm not ignoring this no more. I've ignored it for the better part of 3 years.
He hasn't ignored it. Everything is a drag this, drag. Drag told me that there was no tooth fairy. Or she's just busy with like getting all of Shanny's lost teeth.
I'm going to hand him his behind now. Okay? Because not you, Carnivorous Ape, or anybody else who's on this platform can prove this man is not a slandering liar on YouTube.
Well, at this time, I'd like to mute and let Carnivorous Ape have some time with you. That's okay.
Can you prove he's not a liar?
Well, I can't prove that to you, man.
So, Grand Ultimate is literally saying, like, dude, it's nothing. Like, I can't prove it to you. Nothing I give you would accept it. And G-Man is steady pushing it. And this is why he seems like a petulant child, people. I know that sounded like a petulant child. Self-aware.
There's no way that anyone could prove that to you, but I'm gonna be quiet.
What was 3 of the claims that he made in that video that I just got finished playing? The first claim was he doesn't interrupt nobody.
So you see, he needs affirmation from people. Like, this is the fun part about it. Like, here's the fun part about it. For those of you who don't know, I'm an artist. I draw. I do pictures, and sometimes I do commissions. And yes, I want my people that purchases my art to be happy with the commission, with the art that I make for them. But, you know, I don't value myself as an artist because somebody doesn't like everything that I fucking do. Hell, if I was like that, I wouldn't be doing YouTube. But let's listen to G-Man.
Is that the truth?
Probably not. That's a pretty easy one.
Probably. If you watch this from the beginning and watch this later.
Do it to each other. You do it to me.
Well, yeah. I never said I didn't.
So you see how that just changes? Well, I don't do it to like, well, dude, like, you're doing the thing. You're literally doing the thing right now. Well, I didn't say I didn't. Motherfucker, you just said that you're not childish. And yet the reason why you're asking this question is because, well, you interrupt people. I'm not childish. But you're doing the shit. You're literally doing the shit.
That's just what we.
Hold on a minute. I never said I didn't do it, though. That's the point. He claims I do it, therefore I'm a horrible person. This is what.
No, see, that's the thing. No one ever says G-Man is a horrible person because he's interrupting people. They said he's a horrible person because he's a liar. He's a thief because he stole $3,000 of somebody else's money. And he acts and looks like a 14-year-old with reverse Benjamin Button syndrome.
What you guys don't understand. He claims because I interrupt people, I literally just played the video where he claims that I'm a horrible person because I interrupt people when they talk.
Now, and another thing too, just going back to that original video, he didn't say he was a horrible person because he interrupts people. He said he's a childish person. Kind of Freudian, isn't it?
I don't make that claim. If you are doing the exact same things yourself, that makes you horrible. Based on your claim. I don't make that claim. I say that Dragnaugt's a horrible. I say that Dragnaugt's a sinner, and that he's a poor example of a human being, because he goes on his YouTube channel and actually contradicts himself and makes himself look like a fool, and he lies about everybody.
So from an outside person looking in, it looks like y'all both insult the heck out of each
age,
other.
right?
It's a
Until
Notice why he's going through the conversation, the explanation. He fucking hides him backstage. This is the reason why you're a petulant child.
until the evidence is provided. And again, anybody can watch this video from the beginning to this particular point and they'll see that. You can try to sit there and try to play your 50% rule all you want. At the end of the day, sir, at the end of the day, Dragnauct Silvers went on his YouTube channel and he said G-Man's afraid of him. He went on his YouTube channel and said G-Man has done terrible things. Watch this, ladies and gentlemen, just for kicks and giggles. Watch this. I'm going to give everybody an opportunity here. I'm going to teach the atheist community a very valuable lesson today. I'll start with you, Grant Ultimate Villain, and then I'm actually to leave, okay? So my question for you is this. Do I have bad behavior, yes or no?
yes.
Okay, give me one reason why I have bad behavior.
You're doing it now. You're fucking doing it now.
You attack him with false information and expect everyone to believe you when we all can see that it's bad information. I can give you an example.
Okay, so one of the things that I said about...
So, wait. He didn't address the fucking point that Grand Ultimate just made. He didn't address it at all. The only thing he said was, well, let me give you an example. A justification of him being a shit person. Like, damn, I understand being a shit person. Well, sometimes I'm a shit person. But, yeah, kicks and giggles, yeah.
About Dragnauct regarding information about him is he
His
said,
disability.
hold on a minute. Well, he admitted in the video, whether you saw it or not, that he had 1 or 2 or 3 mental illnesses on here. Okay. He admitted that in a video that I played earlier. Okay. That's not the example that I'm going to give you. And
I mean, like, he's pretty honest and open about it. There have been videos where Dragon said, I want to see a counselor. And here's the thing about something that I don't know Gman has actually understood from people he knows. When they take you to the military, even if you don't see combat, they fuck with you, dog. That they do that. And not only that, living in this fucking world, mental health is a thing that affects people. It is something that affects people. It is something that we should get rid of the stigma for, especially for someone like Gman who said he had emotional disturbances and was treated for that before. So just talking about that bullshit, like, G-Man really thinks that when I said the magic formula of being a Christian, then my mental illness goes away. That's not how that works, Chief. But let's continue. We're almost finished with this video.
and do not interrupt me. All right. So the example that I want to give you is that this man said, all right, that I'm a terrible person because I interrupt people when they're talking.
Notice, again, it was childish person. He's a childish person.
Right? If Dragnauct is doing the same thing, does he have the right to judge me, yes or no?
Yes.
You're both going to call each other rude people because you're both experiencing doing something the other one doesn't like.
Now, mind you, this isn't that whole 50% bullshit. This is like, look, from both of y'all's perspective, of course you're going to feel the fucking same way because, hey, you know, y'all are fucking with each other. Now, Grand Ultimate is making a serious point. A point that, you know, Drag is very happy to say. He's like, yeah, I fuck with him because he's a shit person. Now, this particular video, Drag was saying he's a childish person. A very childish person. G-Man is definitely a childish person. He's doing the thing right now. But let's continue.
You're both. Okay. It's not a 50-50 thing. It's a human reaction. If I'm being rude, you're going to be rude right back to me.
What is his claim based on? What is his claim based on? Regarding me.
You do it. Us all seeing you do it.
What is his claim based on regarding me?
We see you being rude to people.
What is...
Now, this stupid shit that Jesse Lee Peterson does, it's got to be the dumbest fucking thing ever. Because it's designed to have you answering either in the way that they want you to answer or just frustrate the fuck out of you that you leave the conversation. But assholes like me would say, I gave you the answer. But people don't want to look like assholes, but fuck it. I'm an asshole.
Is his claim based on? In other words, what is the standard that he is judging me with?
You're literally doing the thing to me right now.
What is okay? So you don't know. You don't understand the question. I appreciate that, Grand Ultimate.
Yeah. All right. So I had to play that because it was stupid. G-Man really doesn't understand, and I don't qualify. Fuck it. G-Man doesn't understand that. So let's go back to the original video that I was at.
Oh, man. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with my friend. I won't tell you his name, and I won't tell you.
All right, so let's go back to this video. Yeah, it's a lack of self-awareness. So where was I at? I think it was right here.
Honestly, I don't want nobody telling me that I'm picking on the mentally handicapped, like Dragnauct. So I recommend you do my. And then he's having a difficult time getting. Didn't have his usual. And then I'll get to.
So, yeah, damn, I did barely watch this video. All right,
Dragnauct
cool.
Silvis is salty, ladies and gentlemen, because he got exposed last night. And Drag, let me tell you.
That was his exposed. That was G-Man's exposed. And I'm like, exposed doing what? Like, you're hollering and yelling at him because reasons? Like, that, dude, I've seen exposed videos. You know, the TRO, the J Spice, or the, like, I've seen a lot of fucking exposed videos. My man, G-Man, that wasn't an exposed. That was you hollering at the camera for like an hour. And yes, the lack of self-awareness is beautiful. But he's exposed.
Here's something, dude. I haven't even done nothing yet. I don't know what you're gonna do when I get to the juicy stuff.
Juicy, like two men in the bathroom stall. I'm sorry. Look. I have a thing where I don't fucking shame anybody for their fucking kinks. I actually feel bad for you if you feel that you can't express yourself in a way that you should be able to express yourself, because fucking sex is wonderful. And if you fantasize about being London Bridge, cool, man. Have fun with that. You know, maybe you need to work it out, or I guess in your case, work it in deeper. But yeah, dog. Like, I don't know. Like, let's continue.
Here's the thing, Drag. And then I'll get to, burnt toast with jelly in a minute, ladies and gents. Because I got something special in store for that person. Dragnauct Silvis, when he did his eviction video, didn't have his usual sass about himself.
But yet he doesn't watch Dragnaugt's channel. Like, for real? Now, his usual eviction video, his usual sass, like, motherfucking Drag does a video a day. If not on you, but on Shanny, or, I think he's left D-Roy alone for a while. But, like, really? Really? He looks sad. G-Man. You want to go over there and rub his arms? Rub his arms some more. Make him feel better. He's on part number, 19 for the eviction saga? Like, damn, how much of a low's cow that somebody can make 19 videos on the fact that you got kicked out of a free house because you couldn't stop running your mouth? Damn, how does that happen? Like, how much of a fucking fool are you? But let's continue.
He didn't have that usual narcissistic, continual attitude today. Because apparently somebody watched my show last night, and then he's having a difficult time getting my size 11 out his behind.
Oh wait, there's more. He thinks he's the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, because he never left the 90s. God damn, like, how though? Like, he was so bored from your fucking video. I was watching his playback. He was bored from your video. But let's continue.
He's having a real difficult time getting my size 11 out of his behind. What I recommend you do, my friend, is get some Vaseline. Lube it up real nice and then pull my foot out, dude, because I'm just getting started.
We're not going to make the joke. We're not going to make that joke. Size 11. Dude, this is, I guess you can't see it, but this is a size 13. Yeah, it's pretty big. Like something else big on me. What the fuck? Hey, how much you want to bet he got those shoes from the Goodwill? How much you want to bet that? That's why it's a size 11. Because they wasn't original. He got like 3 sizes of room in it. Let's go.
Now, let me be honest with you guys here. At first, I wasn't going to do this video. I was going to make an announcement that I was going to stop, and I wasn't going to do this no more with Drag, because honestly,
You are never gonna stop. The only way you stop is if like, I hate to sound morbid, if drag fall off the edges of Earth and are not able to make a video again and won't be able to respond to you, you will never stop. You love the taste of his e-penis. And that's your thing, G-Man. You do. But let's continue.
I don't want nobody telling me that I'm picking on the mentally handicapped, like Dragnauct Silvers.
wait. So this is an implied thing. Now, he could mean that he's not picking on the mentally handicap as someone who is Dragnauct Silvers. Or, which I suspect he believes to say, he's not picking on the mentally handicapped like Dragnaught Silvers does by picking on G-Man. A lot.
The man admitted, in case you wasn't here yesterday, ladies and gents, in case you wasn't here yesterday, out of Dragnaught, and I'm surprised Shanny didn't talk about this, but out.
It's sad when you have to have other people to be your attack dog because you can't find a decent enough attack. It's fucking hilarious though. It's like super fucking hilarious because basically G-Man needs somebody else to attack for him. Because it's nothing he says that can, hurt Drag's feelings.
Out of Dragnaught Silvers' own mouth, he admitted that he had more than one mental illness. That means that Dragnaught Silvers.
PTSD is a pretty common mental illness for a lot of people. Situational distress or depression is also common for a lot of people. It's not a bad thing, G-Man. The shit just happens. And I'm sorry to say, man, I think you may misunderstand what, like, I'm not even gonna lie and say that, this is one of those things where it's just like, I want to make fun of him for the stupidity that he thinks he's showing. Oh, yeah, I'm great. I'm showing that I'm fucking awesome by saying that, I don't want to make fun of a mentally deficient person. But let's be honest, G-Man, dog. No one thinks that is something that's still like David fighting a fucking regiment of tanks. You ain't gonna win that, dog. You ain't gonna win that.
At bare minimum, has 2 mental illnesses, so we know what his so-called handicap is, or his disability, why he can't actually get up and go to work.
So, 2 things right here. Well, fucking 3. 1, what's your reason, G-Man, for not having a job? Because you in a shelter, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. You in a shelter, dog. Like that's what you look like you're doing. It looks as if you're living in a shelter. And finally, I'm just gonna put it out there. 1, Drag is actually going to school and has achieved multiple degrees or close to multiple degrees in order to work in a fucking lab. And I wouldn't trust you to be the motherfucking janitor in a fucking lab. Damn, it's bad when I don't even think you can be the janitor like old boy from How High, Dave Chappelle's character from How High. Or is that How High or whatever? Whatever that motherfucking movie he was in. So that's sad, man. That's really fucking sad. And third, he's actually getting paid for going to school. I know that's a foreign concept to you, but I'm gonna tell you like this. And maybe you do know somebody like that. G-Man, those people that actually are forever students because they can get money for doing doing student loans and grants, so they forever student that always stays in school, but doesn't have a career path. They're always changing their majors. You know, those people that, you know, maybe some people that you may know in your family that always getting a student loan or getting a student loan credit every year for like shit like taxes or something like that. Imagine somebody being like that, but actually progressive. Yeah, they actually are in school, but they're going to make something with their life. Unlike you. But let's continue.
Ladies and gentlemen. But that's neither here nor there. My thing is, if he's suffering from a mental disability, I don't want to follow after his example. Well, I didn't want to follow after his example and actually pick on someone who isn't all there in the head.
Wow, this is such a passive admittance of the fact that Gman isn't already there in the head. Like, literally, this is just a admittance that, well, I'm not going to follow his example of picking on somebody who I know isn't there. Gman, who is he picking on that isn't all there in the head? Vegeta, he has a good cry every night when he's fapping to gay porn. Or, you know, keeping the gay thoughts out of his head by the Holy Spirit.
I mean, a lot of you were shocked and surprised when you heard this come directly out of his own mouth. A lot of you were shocked and a lot of you were surprised.
This lets you know that he watches his channels, but he doesn't watch with any sort of consistency or any sort of attention span past like maybe 10 or 15 minutes, because this is something that Drag has actually said for years, that he sees counselors. Like, I don't think he realizes that when you go see a counselor is because of mental health issues. Not necessarily that you're crazy, but you want to kind of... It's the same reason why you would go see a doctor, you know, so you would make sure that you don't get like dick flu. You know.
Dragnauct Silvers was not intelligent enough to go back to his old videos and delete that old stuff out, like he didn't delete a lot of other stuff out that's going to be used against him soon.
Dude, like, okay. So, G-Man, people that don't have shit to hide, man, people that don't have shit to hide, they don't go back and delete videos. The only time I've seen or heard Drag actually delete videos when he's made a claim for people and he's apologized and say, yo, this was mean-spirited. I talked to this person and I want to make sure that I express this. Like, literally. And it's not even that it's deleting it for the purpose of hiding it. It's like, no, I know I fucked up, so let me take this down. But G-Man, who, if God, I don't know if he still has a video up of his family. He may, because he may not have remembered he told that lie. But people like Shanny for Christ, who constantly deletes videos and shit like that, like, for real, dog, like, for real. Maybe people just don't hide shit like that. But let's continue.
But that's neither here nor there. Let me tell you why I'm gonna continue doing the things that I'm doing on here, ladies and gents. Dragnauct Silver says that he first of all, he said I had a mental handicap. I don't know how he figured that one out.
oh yeah, that's right, because G-Man is normal. G-Man is normal. Yes, G-Man is normal. His lack of self-control, unbelievably insecurities, excuse me, about what other people think of him, and his habitual lying and making up the truth. Yeah, he doesn't. Either G-Man doesn't have any mental deficiency, and it's okay if he does, or he's just a shit person. Take your pick.
Out because I never told him I had anything like that, so I don't have a mental illness. So that's my testimony versus.
I'm not crazy. 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 I'm not crazy.
I'd like to know where he's getting all of this information. Of course, we're never going to be told that because he never tells nobody where he gets his information.
He gets his information from the same place everybody else does. They look at your videos, dog. That's what they do. They look at your videos. They look at your videos and say, this crazy motherfucker. This stupid motherfucker. Oh my God, what's wrong with this motherfucker? They look at your videos. Fuck.
But the reason why I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing.
He's like that kid that used to hide his eyes and think, you can't see me, I can't see you, so you can't see me. He's that kid. He's that kid. He doesn't understand object permanence. Gman is a kid that doesn't understand object permanence. That became an adult. Like, how? How does that work? Gman doesn't understand object permanence. Oh, God.
Doing, ladies and gents, is because Dragnauct Silva is out of his own mouth. Not because I said this, because he said this. That a mental condition is not an excuse for bad behavior, according to Dragnauct Silva.
I didn't watch this video until this point. Oh, God. I still have 9 minutes left. I still have 9 minutes left. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. A mental deficiency. Okay, you got that right, G-Man. G-Man, you are absolutely right. A mental condition is no excuse for bad behavior. You're absolutely right. Facts.
So Dragnauct, because you said that yourself, you are going to continue to get the G beat down.
I'm saying he immature, and I'm immature as fuck. Like, oh my god. Why does it sound like you want to give him the G beat off? But no, stop. That's too below me. Look at that face. Look at that smug ass face. Like, hold on. Where's my clip art? I'm gonna make a thumbnail with that. Okay. Let's continue.
Okay? Where you are going to be exposed as a con artist, as an actor, as a pretender, as a hoax.
Exposed. Like, what has Drag actually shown that he's been a con artist about? He comes on the internet and makes fun of you idiots. Like, that's like, say bully, say asshole. But a con artist? You have to lie to be a con artist. Line about fixing up a house and it costs you $20,000 just to get more money from somebody who was giving you a free house. Ooh, or embezzlement. Like using funds that somebody paid you to pay something else on something that you weren't authorized to use funds on. That's embezzlement, dog. But let's continue.
As smoke and mirrors, as being a liar, ladies and gents. You know what I mean? So, Dragnauct Silvas, in my next video.
Dragnauct? Nah, I'm gonna leave that alone because that's only speculations and I don't want to sound as stupid as G-Man. But I don't know if G-Man really actually understands when you add not on something, it's almost like impossibly large, like a dreadnought, like impossible to beat. Like, I know, like, ought not. But but I'm being stupid right now because I'm hoping I can actually fucking win this match. Yes, I fucking made it. I'm sorry.
Video, you're gonna get even angrier than you were today. Try to bring down the sass a little bit, right? You was a better actor before when you used to look directly in the mirror and not in the mirror, directly into the camera, and you didn't look that way and you didn't look that way and you wasn't like perplexed and everything when you listen to me talk.
Oh, speaking of drag acting, let's see. And I come back to that. I'll come back to that while I'm waiting for this to come up. While I'm waiting for this to come up, I'm gonna actually look this up. Yeah, want to see some drag acting? Want to see some drag acting? Looking for it. Here we go. No. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here we go. Want to see some drag acting? We're about to show some drag acting. Here's drag acting. This is some drag acting. Is it gonna play?
What channel am I on?
It's
Can someone in the live chat? Can someone in the live chat tell me what channel am I on?
you're not
I didn't realize.
you're not on the channel. You're on my channel. You're on my channel. You're on Crimson 60620. We got an interview. My channel.
Can a Christian? Can I get a Christian? Can I get a Christian to tell me what channel am I on?
Gman.
Okay. Yes. This was a fucking fun ass video to make. Back when I had my PlayStation camera. So yeah. Anyway, let's go back to the original video. And dude, fuck you.
Okay? Calm down, Drag. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't be sensitive. This is only YouTube. And you said you don't take this seriously, sir. Shanny, didn't he say he doesn't take this seriously? Revelation News, didn't he say he doesn't take this YouTube stuff very seriously? Oh, I got a feeling he's going to start taking this very serious.
Like, does he not realize this? These are the people that are more butthurt than what he is. Like a lot of these people, the people that he just named, are more butthurt about the situation, about drag actually having videos about them, than what anything they can say about drag. Like, dude, I work a fucking 9 to 5, and I'm one of those motherfuckers who is I am literally trying to make a career off of doing YouTube, off of doing my art. But I don't even take myself as seriously as these motherfuckers. I don't. Because these motherfuckers literally are the YouTube equivalent of fucking felling up. These are the people who sit back and don't have a life, that are either taken care of by somebody of their relatives or just garners enough pity to make a subsistence living because they're too stupid for people to fucking hate. To say like, oh, you're just jealous of me because you can't beat me. Motherfucker, like, no. If I had the choice of having your charmed life of being woefully ignorant or having a struggling existence the way I have, I would pick my struggling existence because fucking sapience is more important to me than whatever gratifications that you get from fucking YouTube for you being an idiot. But hold on, guys. Fuck, hate this. Hate this one. Because I can never make it. Slime Climb is the fucking hardest one to me.
Seriously, ladies and gentlemen, mark my words, and I'm just getting started. Now, let's actually get to burnt toast here. Another person I'm pretty surprised Shanny for Christ and Rev haven't gotten to yet. I can't wait till they do that one. I'm definitely going to tune into that.
Now, mind you, if you go back and watch the video on Burnt Toast channel, when he's talking about how she's talking about how he's making these approaches to her, it's fucking unbelievable. Because she rejected him. Oh, now she's bad. Now she's this. What's up, Grand Ultimate Villain? I was featuring you earlier in the video, man.
But Burnt Toast has been creating new history, comedy for herself, so to speak. Of course, we never seen Burnt Toast. We have no idea how she looks. She tells us her physical description, but she's kind of camera shy, so she keeps her camera off and everything.
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna actually do this. So we're gonna actually go to this video.
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna
more
go to this
videos.
And shout out to Burnt Toast. And a lot of these videos, I'm gonna actually put it into the description. But let's go.
About you. This is not intimidating.
You're toast, buddy. And we're going to talk about sowing and reaping. We're going to talk about consequences today. Positive ones and good ones. All right?
And if oh God, like he thinks he's fucking awesome.
There are consequences for everything we do in life. Everything that we do in life. All right? The truth is going to hurt today, ladies and gents. It's going to hurt.
The truth will set you free, but first, it'll piss you off. I did one of these about Shanny a while back, and so this time I thought I'd make one about Gman. Hey, what's up, Gman? So I watched your video the other day where you decided to, I guess, prove that I'm not a real Christian, as if anybody really cares what you have to say.
So, look, even other Christians are saying, like, dude, you're not a fucking Christian, dog. But, you know, Scotsman's and shit, right?
And you said that I was a prostitute. Wow. See, here's the thing. This only makes me want to make more videos about you. This is not intimidating. Going around saying that people need to find out information about me, and when they do, they can contact you so that you can dox me. I would say good luck with that, G-Man, because unlike some of your enablers, I'm not scared of you.
So this is G-Man, the person who gets so triggered when somebody puts Gary Moore in the title of their videos. Literally is going around trying to get information on a woman who values her privacy. Because she pissed him off. She turned his ass down. But let's see.
So go ahead and do what you're gonna do, but just know that, like you said, everything that you do has consequences. Oh, and by the way, I made this fantastic video just for you so that we can all see just how wonderful you are to women and just how respectful you are to a married woman who has continuously rejected you.
Ooh.
But you continue to do this. But just in case you haven't gotten through your thick skull yet,
It's pretty
even
thick.
if I was single and
It's pretty thick. About half as thick as mine. Well,
you were literally the last human being on the planet, it would still be the biggest no you could possibly imagine.
no.
In my language, it's mata. And speaking of that, you keep going around telling people that I claimed that I was black
Let's
and
see.
that I was. So that is
Let's
blocked
go to
without
the videos.
enjoy.
Surrounded by
Here's the video.
Caucasians who hate me.
I'm not Cajun, you idiot.
Yes, you are. I'm surrounded by Caucasians who hate me.
Yeah, so he can't prove that fucking objective morals exist, but apparently like racist objective.
I'll take you out to dinner if you want to go, bro.
Hey, Sokka, hold on. Hey,
You're
Bert,
driving.
hold
I'll
on
take you
1
out.
second. Yeah.
Hey, touching her for the very first time.
You know what that song's about?
Do you know how to tap that butt?
Now, oh God damn it, G-Man and his 15 UTIs. I wouldn't want him to touch anybody or tap anybody's butt. Hey, maybe he has had some fecal matter in this urethra that's causing him to get a UTI. I don't know. Like, but for real, dog, no. Like, no. This is blatant sexual harassment, dog. Damn, where's the Christian, like, where's the Christian brotherly love or the Christian respect that G-Man absolutely gives to everybody and respect for women that he absolutely gives to everyone? Oh, he doesn't? But we're going to leave this and go back to the original video. I'm trying to get through this 12-minute video. Let's go.
So here's the thing. Tomorrow, in typical G-Man style, I'm going to expose Burnt Toes as being a hoe. Just got finished talking to Veckel.
And you see, there it is. There it is. People, he says he isn't childish. He literally says he isn't childish. But then there he goes. I'm going to expose her to being a hoe. The fuck, dog? That is childish. That is childish as shit. In everything that you saw, she kept turning him down.
About this, and he approves.
Wait. Let's go back because I missed that part.
Typical G-Man style, I'm going to expose Burnt Toes as being a hoe. Just got finished talking to Veckel about this, and he approves.
So he needs validation from another grown-ass man. This one grown-ass man needs validation from another grown-ass man to make a hit video? Does he need Veckel's approval to wipe his ass? Well, probably needs Veckel's approval to wash his dick, you know. But, you know, let's continue.
For those of you who have been watching me for longer than 3 months and actually knows my career and isn't listening to that garbage that Dragnauct saying, you all know what's getting ready to happen to her. She's about to get owned. All right? So, Burnt Toes, listen to me.
I'm so glad he didn't break out to that fucking stupid ass song. Sounds like he's having a fucking seizure.
You did this to yourself, woman. I've been taking a look at your little channel and listening to your little jokes. And I always say this. If you are good enough to dish it, you had better be good enough to take it. That's all I got to say. You told the whole world that you was a follower of Jesus Christ. I will give anybody $10 via Cash App if one of you can actually go to that channel and prove that this woman's a Christian. Shanny and Rev, I'll tell you what I'll do, guys.
Teacher, me. She has just enough evidence as you do, G-Man. She says it. And by your guidelines, by your standard, by whatever the fuck you call it, your measuring stick, you say it so people should believe it, even though your actions don't prove shit about you being a Christian. And then he's on the enlisted help of Shanny and Rev because, I don't know, reasons?
I will agree to... Actually, what can I do for them? They got everything, so I can't really offer them anything.
You can get Shanny a gym membership. A free class of Weight Watchers. Introduce our ass to your marathon training regimen that gives you great times. I can't even finish the line. Oh God. Let's continue.
I don't know. I'll give Shanny and Red one request, I guess. I get one request. If
I'm sorry. I'm a sick, twisted individual. Oh God. Maybe she'll wash. He would wash Shanny, so her ass doesn't need like all of the odor blockers from Vagisil. I have to wear 3 perfumes, and I'm a big guy. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big guy. But I take at least 2 showers a day to make sure like I'm good, like the boys is fresh and shit like that. It like no, but like. Maybe he'll get them a clue. maybe he'll help Jason with his baby carrot. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
they can go on that YouTube channel and prove that Burnt Toast is a Christian. I know.
Okay, so God, I have to stop. I gotta stop because that. Okay, so that fake ass laugh, and the funny part about it is I was just watching a reaction to Naruto Shippuden, and if you're not an anime fan, I forgive me for this obscure. Fuck! Did this thing just punt the shit out of me? Pardon me if I make this reference that a few people get. So I was watching the beginning episodes, a reaction to the beginning episodes of Naruto Shippuden, and there's a character who is like traumatized, like most ninjas are, and he has a fake ass smile because like he knows he's broken, but he has to show some sort of fucking human, feeling to show that like he's not a total monster, and he knows how to connect with people emotionally. That laugh reminds me of the fact that one of the ways that he gets around with really understanding how to deal with humans and getting rid of that fake ass smile is somebody comes and punches his ass in the jaw, just like cold cocks his ass. So every time Gman does that fake ass laugh, I want somebody to cold cock his ass in Minecraft, to knock that fake ass laugh out of him, because like, dude, we know it's you're hiding for yourself, dog. We know that's what that is. It's not, it's apparent. Nobody falls for that fake ass laugh because, dude. But let's continue.
I know you guys aren't going to be able to do it, but Recco went there. Believe me, he looked under every chair, under every couch. He looked around the corner. He looked on the trees. He looked on everything, and we couldn't find anything, ladies and gentlemen, that would suggest that this woman is telling the truth.
Hello, Mr. Pot. It's the kettle calling. Hello, Mr. Pot. It's the kettle calling.
Okay, cool, Shanny, for Christ, thank you. But I would like that investigative work, because Irate Alex showed us what investigative work is. You simply watch a video.
Mind you, this is a guy who actually literally said he researched by watching YouTube videos. He put out a fucking community tab on his channel. It was like, we're part fish, and dude was actually making it like, he was like, see, atheist said that we're part fish. We're actually talking about what fucking coordinates and fucking common descent is. But this motherfucker is going to say that, oh, watch YouTube channel its research is bad. Like, the fuck? What the fuck?
That's all you do, ladies and gentlemen. You watch a video. Oh, and by the way, I got another special treat for all of you. One of you can do me a favor when Mr. Alex wakes up tomorrow. And if you can actually let Mr. Irate Alex know that tomorrow, a cappella, not no music or nothing like that, I'm actually going to reveal another rap about Mr. Alex. And he ain't going to like that one either.
So recently, and this is like, this, God, I swear I watch other shit besides this community. But I literally was watching that Hannibal Amani episode when Gman was on. It is probably best that Gman does not fucking do a rap with any fucking beats. Because he wouldn't be able to have that find that motherfucking beat anywhere. And I'm somebody who do poems. You can literally go on my channel right now. And I have videos where I have poetry on my channel. You want to know why I've never tried to decide to put them to a motherfucking beat? Because I know I don't have any. The only fucking rhythm I have is when I learned how to play an instrument and I can keep the beat that way. But rapping, all that other good shit, no. Fuck no. Fuck no. I'm at least self-aware about that shit. G-Man, he has, I would say delusions, but that's not a strong enough word. Psychotic breaks of grandeur. He has schizophrenic breaks of grandeur. That's how well he thinks he is. All the drinks, Grand Ultimate Villain. It would take all the cold drinks.
It will be Dragnauct Silver. Actually, no, it'll be.
And a few orgasms. All the cold drinks, a few orgasms, and probably an ounce of marijuana.
Burnt toast exposed. One of two. Because I don't believe the girl's really worth my time. So I'm going to give.
Oh, whoa, G-Man. G-Man. Dog, like, no. Dog. You want people to respect you as a... You want people to respect you as a... You want people to respect you as a man. God damn it. It was so hard to say that. But that also means you respect women as women if they choose to be identified as that. It's not about this girl or some shit like that, dude. Because you would throw a hissy fit if somebody called you G-boy. You would throw a fucking hissy fit. Hell, you have a fit when people call you G-male. Like, the fuck? But fucking, let's continue.
Give her 2 videos and then that's it. That's it. Just 2 videos.
The minstrel show is calling. G-Man, the minstrel show is calling, dog. Answer your fucking phone. I'm sorry. It was just there. It was just there. Like, he's missing his curtain call for the minstrel show. Shanny and Rev must be calling his ass. Oh, God.
Just 2 videos. Just 2. And I'm going to Miss Burnt Toast as a hoe. You'll all understand what I'm talking about soon enough. Now, if you want to take bets on this, on whether or not I'm going to lie, make stuff up, or whatever, feel free to take bets right now.
I'll take that bet. I will take that bet. I will take that. I will take that bet. I will take that bet. Actually, you know, he's actually already done the video. So, yeah, we can probably go through that. But shit. Oh, wow. And then, like, what probably gets me is Bird Tone said compile some shit on Shanny, and you can tell this is kind of like G-Man thought he was going to, like, get some attention. And now he's double mad because his bosses is paying him to be the attack dog, and, like, she turned him down. So he's doubly mad, so she must be a hoe. Like, G-Man is metaphorically sucking off Rev and Shanny's tit. Is that make him a hoe as well? Yeah, it's sad as hell. He's unintentionally funny because we laughing at him.
Now, you're going to lose your money because I'm going to reveal Miss Toast as a hoe. And guess what? Every Christian watching my show is going to agree with me. because I understand Christianity. I understand my faith. I know what my Bible says, and burnt toast don't. So she'll see what I'm talking about soon enough. Tomorrow we expose her as being a hoe. We show that Dragnaugt's a little overly sensitive, and we rub it in a little bit and show everybody why he thinks you know, I'm stacking all of the cards into my favor.
Damn, this sounds really Christian, doesn't it? This sounds really Christian. This sounds remarkably Christian. Somebody who was plotting and planning revenge to delegitimize somebody's own belief. Like, wow, this sounds super Christian. And that's not even a criticism. It just sounds the sort of thing that a lot of Christians will do. But let's continue.
And all this other goofy stuff. Drag, I told
you. Ever just think that if Gman, like, I know I caught him on that episode of Hannibal Minds, he actually cursing, but, like, you ever think if Gman just let loose and just start cussing, he'll turn out to be like a Ned Flanders? Like he got his ass beat so much that he just couldn't express cussing. And if he actually just let that repression go, probably get him a little girlfriend or boyfriend or both, you know. I think G-Man would do great in a poly triad. I think he would do great. Especially if one of them was like, you know, a Caucasian woman, because he seems to like those. He'd probably do wonderful. Caucasian woman and the bear. He probably would love that shit. That would be right up his alley. But let's continue.
I told you a long time ago, dude. You don't want no video response war with me. You was warned, you didn't listen, and now you're going to pay, sir. And
never go into a battle with an unarmed enemy. It's hilarious. I think G-Man, and G-Man, if you're watching this, I think G-Man believes that he will pull off, you know, the Hannibal maneuver. And if you don't know what the Hannibal maneuver is, if you go through the Punic Wars, there is a general who literally had a smaller army that encompassed the bigger army, the more powerful army, and laid waste to them. However, G-Man isn't that bright, so I don't. I'm sorry. It's just hilarious. He thinks he's doing some shit. God. Well, let's continue.
And you and the devils that are controlling you are all going to be exposed. You hear this, Drag? I don't believe you're smarter than me. I certainly don't think you're better than me. You might have gotten these moronic atheists on here, these fools on here, to go,
me am smart. Me am good. You know smarter than me. If you ever watched the 90s episode, the 90s cartoon Superman the Animated Adventures, it's like he's a bizarro. But let's continue.
Oh, Dragnaught's a better person than me. You might have gotten some of them to say that. You ain't never, ever gonna get me to admit that, sir.
So, here, I'll say it. Dragon's not a better person than me. He may have more accomplishments than me in certain fields. He may have done certain things that I have not done. But that doesn't mean better person. And this is the problem with a lot of religious motherfuckers. They try to put your value to say good, evil, better, worse, instead of just saying, I'm a fucking person. And yeah, I have flaws, but it's okay. But motherfuckers like G-Man, who literally need to be all that special little snowflake because their God says that they're special, it's so fucked up, because in the end that just leads to fucking pain and torment, because you're never fucking good enough, G-Man. And you internalize that standard.
ain't never gonna happen. I am going to destroy your narcissistic, psychopathic, crazy, Looney Tune cockiness that you show on YouTube when you walk around here with your little thumb in the air and your nose in the air and you think you're better than everybody because you do your homework.
Would he leave that fucking homework thing alone? God damn. Like, would he leave that shit alone? I'm sorry. Dude, no. He studies and he learns and he does fucking work in a fucking classroom and a lab. This is literally Gman's inadequacy showing. Dog, why are you so pissed that this, like, you notice Gman doesn't say the only thing he says is go do homework. He doesn't say because you're in college actually earning a degree. You haven't noticed that shit? You haven't noticed that Gman never says, well, you think you're better than me because you went to the military and you got some sort of some quote unquote experience? No, Gman literally thinks that what Drag does on the fucking internet is Drag saying I'm better than you because reasons. That's what Gman literally thinks, and I'm like, dude, it's not about that. He's better than you because he doesn't claim to have children magically disappear. That's why he's better than you. He doesn't steal a safe for $3,000. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Okay.
Anyway, guys, I don't want to give you too much today. I want to save some of this for tomorrow. But Dragnauct Silver, you deserve.
Yeah, he needs to go home and cry and rub one out. It'll be like the episode of Dave Chappelle's show where the guy's in his bed while Dave's friend, like the real where the guy is crying because the prison guy is in his bedroom fucking his girl. He's rubbing one out while he's crying. Yeah, I think Gman does that on a regular basis. I don't have any evidence for it, but I just suspect it, that he cries and rubs his shit to Drag's videos. Why you gotta be so mean? But it hurts so good. Why?
Deserve everything you're going to get, sir. Everything you're going to get, as well as burnt toast. Oh, and don't worry, if you guys feel left out, regarding like Grandpa Lobster, you guys got jokes about Shanny for Christ and Rev, right? You got jokes about a bunch of people in here. Grandpa Lobster, I'm gonna prove you're sensitive too. Don't worry, I'll get around to you. And then there's Secular Opinion, and there's several other people in here who don't know how to shut up, who are gonna get put in their place. And you can call it entertainment, you can call it comedy. It won't be so funny when I start to expose you, though.
Exposed.
Like I said, I got the receipts, and they're all on the Gman channel. All of them are on the Gman channel. I have a very good memory about what you guys have done in the past. A very good memory.
And nobody's hiding it, G-Man. Oh my God, you act as if what I'm doing right now, I'm doing one thing, man. I am literally playing your video. I am showing evidence of you actually being an asshole. I'm showing it. I don't have to make that shit up, dog. I am literally showing who you are and people making commentary. Nobody has the inclination to CGI your ass to make it seem like, you know, you're doing something that you're not. No, people are literally just playing your videos. And if you're surprised at the behavior people are catching you do, then change your fucking behavior. That's all. That's all you have to do. And that's the bottom line, as you would want to put it. Because all people are doing is looking at your behavior and saying, dude, that's not kosher. Well, let's continue.
Of course, all of it will come out of your mouth. So again, Dragnauct, I would like to thank you for finally letting us know the mystery of your disability that you have a mental illness, that the reason you're doing the things that you're doing on YouTube is because you're not working with a full deck of cards, dude. We've always suspected that about you. We knew you was a little off, but now we know why you're doing the things that you're doing. So I'm gonna kind of take it easy on Drag a little bit. I'm still gonna expose him though. And
like, okay, you're talking about somebody who has been upfront and honest on the fact that, you know, they have a lot of schadenfreude, talking about how they love making fun of you. That's apparent, dog. Like, what the hell? Like, why do you think that that's different? And of course, I'm gonna actually finish this round, and then like we're gonna go to the you son of a bitch. Hold on, guys.
And then maybe he'll start going back to therapy. You know, matter of fact, Shanny, you should tell him about. You should give him some suggestions about what he should do about his illness, because honestly, he admitted it. Maybe I think he needs a little bit of advice on how to treat it.
Damn, he just hip a fucking Shanny. Like, literally, he just hip a Shanny. Like, does he really get that shit? I don't. Wow. Wow. That's like, mind you, he brings up the point that I said. Drag said that he went to counseling. But he doesn't, like, Gman doesn't get this shit. But anyway, let's see what else he has.
You don't like it when people do this to you, do you, Drag? You don't like it, do you? I recommend you stop doing it, because ain't nobody in the body of Christ going to tell me to stop until they see you stop. That is a promise. You ask for it.
Jesus always once say, always get revenge quickly, fast, and in a disproportionate amount, right? You know what? I'm done, man. Like, I've helped you guys long enough, and well, I think it's time to get some Ordacity. Let me find that video. The Ordacity. And then we're gonna go out. I cannot find this for real. Where is it at? Yeah, here you go. Where is that at? There we go. So we're about to play
the announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
No, you're breaking the law right now.
I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir.
I am not playing Dragnauct.
My name is Gman. You got the Ordacity. You're going to jail. You got the Ordacity. My name is Gman. You got the Ordacity. That's all I got to say. You got the Ordacity. I sold $3,000. You got the Ordacity. You got the Ordacity. Because you don't talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City. Gman, you got the Ordacity. You're going to jail. You got the Ordacity. My name is Gman. You got the Ordacity. That's all I got to say. You got the Ordacity.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.